And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore the United Kingdom. And on this episode, we're going to do it through the GeoGuessr game of Premier Inn hotels, 837 of them, located in the UK as of summer 2022. The game created by Graham Brown. So I don't know anything about Premier Inns. I want to say it's an American premier, because it's what we tend to say, but it's Premier. The confusion of an American saying certain English words, right? So taking a look at this, I don't know much about it. Premier Inn, I've seen it in some of the games. Obviously, it's the UK's largest hotel brand with more than 800 hotels and over 72,000 rooms. It does not exist in the United States, but it does exist in Ireland, Germany, UAE, and Qatar. We see here the one thing I thought was interesting was that all Premier Inns are built with a restaurant adjoined, often in a separate building. So I thought that's pretty interesting. I think one of the restaurant groups or chains that I had discovered Premier Inns was Toby Carver. I could be wrong about that. Anyway, we're going to play this game. There is a play-along new feature function on GeoGuessr. So if anybody's interested in me doing a live stream and doing a play-along, I'm thinking about doing it. I'd really appreciate a comment if you're interested in that, because I would love to do that. Just let me know when is the best time for you. I'm just gonna have to sync up my schedule, but I can't wait to do that. That is coming down the road here on All Over the Map. For this one, we're going to do as a no time limit moving, panning, zooming allowed challenge. The play along link for the challenge is in the description below. And I've talked enough, and I'm just going to get right into this game. Premier Inns in the UK. We've got the London borough of Hammersmith and Fulham. Gonville. We're Gonville. The windows are open, so it's probably a warm day, is it? Yes, everybody's dressed. Is that the company? The guy looks like a Charles Turret, I think it is. Like he's dressed up in their gear. I do have a couple of their shirts. This is an interesting Premier Inn. It looks a little dated, a little old. Looks like a power washing is needed. Window cleaners. But yeah, we got a lot of things here. We've got PayPal at your way. But most importantly for this game, we're looking at Gonville Street in Fulham, which is West London. I believe there's Hammersmith and Fulham. One of the places my one daughter, wants to go see a match at Craven Cottage. She's obsessed with the cottage and the old school, I guess, look of it, feel, I don't know. But hopefully we get to see a match there at some point in the near future. All right, the tall building, Gonville and Putney Bridge. Fulham Green, the Temperance. Pretty cool place. Looks like a pretty, it's like financial workers area-ish. Well, how big this is. Well, I guess it could look, well, there's Putney Bridge. What I'm looking for is the Premier Inn in Hammersmith and Fulham. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Looking for Gonville. Right, so this is a little more difficult than just looking for the football ground, I guess. Alrighty, let's see. A lot of buses here on the major southwest and northeast road, which is what road? King's Arms. Guinness, Six Nations. All Saints Church, Church Gate. Wonder from. I think Premier Inns are all over the place. All right, this looks like it is not. Wow, there's probably more. Probably in for it for this one. No, I don't want to go that way. Yo, what's going on here? Let's go back to start. Let's do this. All right, let's just get on this road here. Traffic enforcement cameras. What's an interesting? Is this a big one here? Mitcham, big Conville, and the Putney Bridge approach. So we're here. The Premier Inn London Putney Bridge Hotel. So when I said Putney Bridge, there's a reason why in my subconscious I decided to say that, I suppose. Right, so we are here, I believe. Yeah, I'm just going to say that we're there. And that's where we are, 7 yards, 5,000 points, the Putney Bridge Premier Inn. Let us know if you stayed at any of these locations or if you would recommend me staying at any of these locations. I'm not sure of the restaurant that was attached to that one. But this one looks a little further afield. This one looks like it's... all right, so is this Toby Carvery? It is the Steam Wheeler. These signs, what do we got here? All right, this is always interesting. Enjoy bottomless soft drink refills. Welcome to America. That seems to be the case more and more as I see some of these games. Ooh, we got Alex Ferguson Park. Okay. Look at that. We've got a Premier Inn next to a football ground. In the United States, this is what we would call as youth tournament. It could be any sport, but what do they call it? A youth tournament industrial complex where people pay tons of money to do these football tournaments or football festivals, whatever you call them. And then these hotels crop up because of all the parents spending big bucks to play tournaments. I don't think that's the case here. I don't think that's the case in the UK. But it is in the United States. So you see a lot of these hotels, Hilton's, different things that are near these massive sports complexes, which I'm not sure if that's the case in the UK, but somebody probably could elaborate on that, that have kids and the youths. So we've got the M8 and the A8. We're probably up near Manchester, right? I don't know, Alex Ferguson. Maybe there's a different Alex Ferguson, but Brayhead seems to be like, I thought that was like a little, maybe not. I'm thinking of Birkenhead. Probably not even close to this. So let's just take a look down the road a little bit here. But the M8. The heck is the M8? Nuneaton. All right, so let's figure out what we've got here. Dobby's Garden Center, car wash, summer bedding. I'm going to have to learn those codes. I have not learned the codes, phone codes, but that I'm sure that's going to help at some point in the future whenever I decide I want to study that or learn them. We got a bus. Wait, it says Glasgow. Glasgow. That's right. The M8 goes from Glasgow to Edinburgh. Ooh, we got an IKEA. So we're in Scotland for this one. The IKEA, there's probably only one, I would guess, in the area of Glasgow, Scotland. Oh, Braehead. Here's Braehead. Here it is. Hopefully this is it. Yeah, the Steam Wheeler. Guess that's not a chain. Maybe that's just an independent restaurant. So we're looking southwest. Um, so right about there. Let's go for that. And that's where we are, 13 yards, 5,000 points on the outskirts near Braehead, Glasgow, Scotland for the second round. Third round, we got an interesting Premier Inn. Now, this Premier Inns, do they have, you reserve a room, you got a room, do you get a breakfast included? What's included at Premier Inn? I need to know. Like, if I go to stay there, will I get a nice English breakfast? Wow, look at this. This is a cool little town, village. This actually looks like, I would say this, I would, if I were to look at like that, maybe not that building, but the siding and stuff looks like it could be United States a little bit without this light. Just interesting style there. It's the siding, I guess it is, but we got Funky's Takeaway, costume rooms, the Carriers Inn, say La Boca, thinking of Boca Juniors, but either the tide's out or it's in a drought. The Running Man. The Running Man of, are we in England? Look at that car. Is that a, look at this. So what color is that? Is that like fuchsia? I wonder what color that is. It's an interesting color. Haven't seen that before. Okay, we've got the elements. We got Wade Bridge, the Stratton Hospital, the A39, A39. All right, there we go. Welcome to Bude, Bude, A39, Cornwall. So we've got to be in the southwest of England. Ice creams and lollies. Now, what is a lolly? A lollipop? A lolly must be an ice, one of those ice, what do we call these things in the United States? Popsicles. So just learning the lingo. All right, so, oh, there's Buddy. I think we've been here before for some game, I feel like. Could be wrong, but there it is. There's the Premier Inn Buddy Hotel, or Booty. I have Booty, Buddy, Bude. There's the HPT Running Man, the Running Man. But this looks like on the river, Neat or Strat. All right, interesting parts of the language, I guess. I'll keep it at that. All right, so we're looking east. We are near this little alley. Is that a little alleyway? Look at that. It's pretty cool. I love like these little alleys, like back in the day, right? You wake up and this is somebody's living. You wake up in the morning and you look across the little alleyway right into somebody else's room. Always interesting. Zucchini health. Yes, it is healthy to eat zucchini, that's for sure. All right, so that was a good one there in Cornwall. We got Premier Inn, like a newer one, I guess, or newish, maybe not. Got some graffiti down the way. We got our friends at Coca-Cola. We got the big bags. We got an Adidas or Adidas, as we say in the United States. Big bag there. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see. Can't really. Maybe it's my eyes on this one, but looks like Dalton. I don't know. Buses, snack bar. Are we in London here? Is this a London? Let's try this again. Dalston. Yeah, Hackney, Wick. Okay, there we go. Central London. Central London is to the south, so we're in North London. Premier Inn, North London. What can we see inside? Can we see inside? All right, so this is probably what so this is answering my question. It's interesting how this works. Oh, wait, Hartwell Street, the London Borough of Hackney, I guess that probably says. All right, what's interesting, I say something one round, the next round I get my answer. Enjoy our king-size breakfast, even if you're not staying with us. Pop in today, so you probably got to pay extra for that. So maybe it is, that's interesting, so you can eat at a place. Look at that. Game special for me. Nails for you. We got the American flag. We got the Statue of Liberty. Maybe an American owns this store. Not really sure why Nails for You has that in London, but nonetheless, it's always good to see that. At least for me, anyway. Dalston and Hackney. This is where we are. Balls Pond Road. We got a lot of pubs in this area. I guess this should be, fairly easy, but we should be able to find this one, I think. Unless the Premier Inn went out of business or doesn't exist anymore, the Luxury Inn. That's not what we're looking for. Tell me something good. Saw that. Remember something good. Oh boy, Dalston. So we know we're not in Hackney, we're in Dalston, so we're over here. What road are we on? Why is it so difficult to find the road that I'm on? I'm probably making this more difficult, and everybody's like, there's the road. Well, we see Laurel Street. Looking south. There's Laurel Street. Ah, there we are. There's the Premier Inn London Hackney Hotel in Dalston. Right on this corner. You have the Junction Supermarket. 5,000 points for that one. We get off to the fifth and final round, and this takes us to a golf course, a golf range, and a golf shop. I was going to say for a minute, thought I was looking at like a rugby pitch here, but we've got Melville Golf Range, Floodlift Golf Range, 9-hole pay and play, Midlothian. So I guess this is Scotland. You got Hearts, I think. Hearts of Midlothian, I think it is. Melville. Give way. In the United States, we say yield. Yield. And everyone in the UK says give way. Give way and or yield. So I'm curious about this. I'm going to see how far up the hill we can go here. Does this turn into... or just a fun way to play golf? Try to hit it over the crossbar. Is that the deal? I guess I haven't seen that before, folks. Is that something that I'm missing when I go to driving ranges here? Is this it's just interesting. Anyway, we're missing the point here of this game, and that's to play. Look for the Premier Inns. This one, a little small one. Wonder if anybody's hit a golf ball over this. That's interesting how close this hotel is. I guess in one aspect of this is a good spot. You can hit the pub, get some rest, and hit the links, and maybe hit a golf ball into the hotel parking lot, or car park, I should say. So we're Midlothian. I think that's how you say it, hopefully. Butchering just yet another name. We got two mains for $9.49. Happy Sunday, Esk Valley, table to table. So let's go to Scotland. Not really sure where Hearts is. Maybe we got this all wrong. Motherwell, Kilmarnock, Donald. Well, I'll leave everybody's imagination to that one. Donald. There's a lot of Donald going on in the U.S. at the moment. We've got, oof, this is going to be difficult because Midlothian. Probably. Hadrian's Wall. All right, so I'm going to need to look at the signage. The A7. The National Mining Museum of Scotland. I guess that's the Thistle. Carlisle. I think Carlisle's here, right? So A7. Lockerbie. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Lockerbie, Scotland. On the wrong one. Here's. Anyway, I'm not even going to pronounce that name. We're at A7. How did I? Okay, so we're here. Here we are. Maybe Hearts isn't around here. Melville. Here's Melville. And there it is. The Premier in Edinburgh. A7 Dalkeith Hotel. Melville Golf Center. Let's see, we're there. And that's where we are. So this is a good game for me. Hopefully a good game for you. 25,000 points. We got the Premier Inns, we got London, we got Cornwall, and we got Scotland. It's a pretty good game. If you have any games you want me to play, hotels, I'm not sure there's many hotel games of the UK, town centers of Britain, city centers, urban UK, whatever it is, you're from the UK, let me know what you want me to play. Maybe I'll do a football stadiums or football grounds game here coming shortly. But with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you from the UK and around the world, for that matter, that continue to tune in and support the channel, continue to play the games. Again, let me know when is a good time, what day of the week, and is there any interest in me doing a live streaming play-along GeoGuessr UK game in the comments down below. Well, with that said, again, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.